Alright, so what's up YouTube? It's a nice thing here, back with another video, and I got another reading of the Ching, 81, right? 81. This is like I said, if you already been keeping up with me, I basically just do readings. I randomly just pick a scripture off or a chapter in the Ching, and I'll read it. So this is chapter 81, literally the last chapter of the book. And let me just read through it real quick, cause I ain't let my camera down, but I already read it. I got a better understanding of it now. True words are not necessarily beautiful. Beautiful words are not necessarily truthful. But one who is achieved does not argue, and one who argues does not achieve. But one who knows the deepest truth does not need the segmented information. One who knows vast amount of information may not know the truth. One of the deep virtues is not occupied with amassing material goods. Yet the more he lives for others, the richer his life becomes. The more he gives, the more his life is abounds. The subtle way of the universe is beneficial, not harmful. The integral nature of a person is extended to one's virtue unconditionally and contends with no one. Now, I guess the first part of the book, not first part of the chapter, when they speak about, it's kind of crazy how like paradoxical like life is, right? You know, you think that when you a lot more information and wisdom, like you will be just talking and just giving it out, not giving out, trying to tell people things, but you realize how turned off people are to it, or like So in my mind, that's kind of where I'm getting at. Where it's kind of the message I'm getting with that. It's like the more that you really understand something, the more that you know something, the more that you are really in the field and you really are experiencing things. You don't need to talk about it. You don't need to explain it because it's almost like it's very intuitive. You have an intuitive understanding of it, right? With things that you know intuitively and you just know, there's no way that you know some things, right? And there's no convincing you of anything else. Like they say, like a lot of people hear intellect so high because even though it's not really high, because let's be honest, if somebody else was to come with some type of superior form of intellect, a lower form of intellect will be wiped away. It'd be like, you know what, this is a more superior form of intellect, and I'm gonna follow this. And with that thinking, it shows you how like false information is, right? And how fragmented and how fake it is. But these people that really know things, they don't tell you much. And I don't tell you much because it's not strong. It's not strong in the standing. It's just that some things that have to be learned through intuition and being intuitive and having an intuitive understanding of something. So I think, and like this one line, I like it. They say, "One who is achieved does not argue, and the one who argues is not achieved." It's kind of like the one who knows don't tell, and the ones that tell don't know. Oh, or the one, or what's another way for that quote to even be said? They say the ones who know don't. I think that's the same way you say it, but that's kind of like my mental understanding of it for real. But yeah, and I think it's just speaking about just the beauty of life. Like when we try our whole life trying to get these material possessions, and some of the shit don't really mean nothing. It don't mean anything. Like I have to get myself together many times when I'm starting to get more consumed with materialism and things like that. When in actuality, I never really cared about any of that stuff. I never cared about that stuff since I've been a kid. And even as a kid, I was always worried about the well-being, like my family and people that been around me. Not saying that, not and to a certain extent, that is bad. I don't agree with that, but that's how karma has given me my destiny, right? That's what I'm supposed to be doing if I felt like that, such as a kid, and that's what I take it as. But you realize that the more you really help people is the more that you really, that's real riches are. That's where the beauty of life is. Like that's really what I want to do. I just want to help people as much as I can, whether I'm showing y'all my journey and making y'all feel like y'all not alone and what y'all doing and what y'all going through for real. Because the spiritual journey is a hard journey. It's not easy. It's a journey of self-discovery. You're gonna be by yourself and you got to learn how to maneuver it. And I want to at least show people how to do it in their own way. I'm not trying to push a certain way. That's not the way that I do it. That's not the way that I live. That's not the way that I speak. We all got our own paths. We got to all walk down them. And the material way won't bring you any type of peace or solitude. It's just going to it's going to put you on a rat race to find the next best thing. And it's going to come a certain point in time where that's not going to do anything for you. So you have to learn how to really turn your mind and your heart inwardly so you can really make a change, right? Because that's where all change starts. It always starts inside. And, no amount of materialistic will ever make you feel whole. And I think people need to really get a greater understanding of that. So, yeah, my bad. I'm going off on a tangent. But that's kind of what I picked up from this. You know, the real riches is in everybody around you. And, and the good deeds that you do for people. Right, like I said, you do on the people what you would want for yourself. Like I said, that's why there's not the golden rule. Treat everybody how you want to be treated, and that's how I kind of live my life. I try to treat people the best as I can, and in hopes of something good happening to me, and hopefully all my desires are fulfilled. All of my real desires are fulfilled, and of course that is egotistical to a certain extent. But like I said, who isn't? So yeah. If you like the video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Thank you.